Hey, welcome to Film Flashback Face Off, fan people. I'm Richie.
Yes, that's Film Flashback Face Off.
That's it. Whatever.
You almost forgot it again. I just told you.
I'm Carl.
Jazzy J.
And I'm Ray.
Well,
Show today, Jim.
Welcome everyone to
Welcome.
a brand new show. What are we doing today? We're doing.
Heavyweights.
And
Oh, I was set up for the other one. Which one do you want to start off with?
Heavyweights.
We're recording two shows, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Behind the curtain.
all right, heavyweights. Okay,
Carl,
heavyweights.
What's your cat? Hold on. We have important shit to discuss. Carl, what's your cat's name?
Well, official name is ricotta, like the cheese,
Uh-huh.
but he's a German breed. So
I thought
I
it
did a little
was like ricotta, like the hang glider. But of course,
So I
it's
did
like the cheese.
Yeah, I don't know of any other ricottas.
He's gray as hell and German, so I call him Schattenkatze. This is shadow cats.
Okay. We're going to go with ricotta. I'm not Shatso cats and anybody.
Schattenkatze. Oh, you looked at
See? Anyway, we have a cat on the show as well.
Yes, mine, Carl.
Yes.
Ricotta
So I'm
cheese.
sure Ricotta the cat
March Step.
was also riveted to this fine film.
Hey, Jim, you
Heavyweights.
gave yourself a thumbs up. How'd you do that?
What?
You did that and the thumbs up thing came up.
It is? It does?
Apparently.
it did.
I didn't tell it to do that.
See, I have to tell mine to do shit.
Not happening anywhere else. Oh,
See?
it happened on Raymond's. He's pressing the button.
I push a button.
Oh.
He's pressing the button.
Yeah, see that.
Okay, back to Heavyweights, which I believe is a 1995 film.
it is.
It's called a comedy film here in Wikipedia.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's I guess how it was described by some people. And am I
Loosely-
giving something away?
Yes, you are.
This starred and stop me if you think these people need no introduction. Tom McGowan, Aaron Schwartz,
Mm-hmm.
Sean Weiss,
Yeah, Goldberg.
Tom Hodges, Leah Lale, Paul Feig. Yeah, I've seen him a million times, of course,
And we've seen it.
and a very extremely young Kenan Thompson.
Yeah, Baby Keenan is great.
And you see, even back then, that kid, he's got the chops.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's always had him.
Mm-hmm.
It's all that. All it.
Mm-hmm. So the basic plot is fat kids go to a fat camp. That's very fun, and then it gets taken over by a Tony Robbins type guru,
Tony
played by
Perkins.
Ben Stiller. And he's trying to sell it as a weight loss plan to make money. So, and
Like an troll.
then the hijinks ensue from there.
I thought he was more like Tom Cruise in Magnolia. A different subject, but his intro is a lot like Tom Cruise's intro.
Yeah, that super fake smile and fake
Mhm.
happiness.
Yeah.
Isn't that Tom Cruise in all his movies?
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Soulless.
Yeah, but those are both based on Tony Robbins style self-help gurus.
Mhm.
Right.
Tony Robbins was around before Magnolia.
I think
Yeah.
this movie was before Magnolia also.
So there you go, Carl. I rest my case. It couldn't have been based on Tom Cruise.
No, well, maybe Paul Thomas Anderson is a big fan of heavyweights. Who
Maybe
knows?
it's possible.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too. But all right,
You know-
we'll start off with Richie. Since this is a flip
Reversal.
show, this is a reverse show. the Mirror Universe show where Ray and Jazzy J pick the movie that we have never seen, and then we give our opinions. Richie, go.
This movie made me want to watch Monster Movie again. With
Oh.
I have to agree with you there. I'd watch that monster movie. Wait, if someone
This
put
movie-
these two up, I would and said you have to watch one twice in a row.
yeah, I would watch the stupid Howie Mandel movie,
Yeah, so would I.
Little monsters.
Little Monsters, 100 times over from this
What?
fucking awful, unfunny,
Meatballs ripoff.
very, very much Meatballs ripoff. That's why I had to send that. I had to shock you back in with a good camp movie.
Threw
Let's
in
see.
a lot of fat shaming in. That
Yeah.
they added a ton of that,
Yeah.
including that. I guess fat kids can't throw a ball over a fence.
Yeah. Well,
It makes them incapable of any physical activity.
He's not, Gerald Garner is unathletic. They just pointed that out at the beginning of the movie.
fair enough.
Foreshadowing.
That aside, that aside, I realized something when I was watching this. I don't like Ben Stiller. He's not funny. Like it hit me that I was like, he does this shit in all of his movies, and it's not funny. It's just it's just over the top goofiness that he had. The reason his other movies are so successful is he had other great people in them to help him because he was so annoying.
He's proto dodgeball.
For
Same guy
sure.
from Dodgeball.
But like seriously, I was thinking about that. I was just like, I just don't like. He was.
He had his parents in it.
Yep.
Yeah. I get it, but like, and thank God because they're funny. But even in other Ben Stiller movies like Meet the Fockers and Meet the Parents, like he's okay if they keep him in a once he gets to do shit like this, he's just like you're like, dude, what are you doing? It's bad.
They also threw in it was like Meatballs, and they threw in a little Bad News Bears
Yes,
in it as well.
I mean, down to the Camp Mohawk, triathlon
Yeah.
fucking thing at the end. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Rudy the Rat, like the same thing. I'm just like, come on. At least Rudy
And
Garner
did you see
earned that.
Okay. So they souped up the thing, and the go-kart could jump over that thing.
Yeah.
But the regular course had this ravine that they had to jump over. What camp would set up a course like that for a go-kart?
If I owned a camp, I'd do that. There would be it'd be sketch. It would.
It's the action park of camps.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it is the action.
Yeah. Each camper is going to hunt and kill their own bear. Could they handle that? We'll see. So yeah, it was awful. It was awful from go. I sat there and I was just like, I like Ray and Jay. Why would they do this to me? Like,
me and Ray have asked ourselves the same question for multiple movies,
multiple episodes.
Yeah.
Why are we
been like 2 or 3
watching
good
this?
ones.
I mean, I get it, but like, this was like really bad. Like, this was like you.
Well, you're gonna get
I
him
wanted to-
back with Rad.
Like, I wanted to beat you up, like bully bully school style, like get you in the cafeteria and put you in a headlock for making me like seriously. I was gonna take your dessert at lunch as the fat kid. Making you watch this. I'm like, dude, give me your dessert.
Okay, Carl.
Oh, I liked it much more in Little Monsters.
Of course you fucking did.
I mean, it's pretty standard cookie cutter fare, and I thought they did pretty well.
You didn't see it as just a blatant ripoff of Meatballs with fat kids?
I like it better than Meatballs. I don't think
I'm done. All right, I gotta
Okay.
go. I gotta go.
Thank you, Carl.
Thank you, Carl.
You liked it better than Meatballs. You're high.
Meatballs is not that good.
Meatballs is incredibly good.
I agree.
Watch
Bygone
Meatballs
era.
again, Carl.
You see,
It was great. It was
ahead,
great to see little baby Keenan. He was awesome.
Okay.
I thought the
Great
head.
if they had something for him to do that was funny.
Yeah.
I thought the head counselor was really, really good. He's a good actor.
Pat?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just no word of a lie. Earlier, sitting in the living room with my wife, Hallmark movie on. That dude is an innkeeper.
Did he show up? I feel like I've seen
the
it.
the head counselor.
You just-
What?
Are you talking about
So-
Lars?
No. The head.
the fat counselor.
The fat
Oh,
counselor.
okay.
The
Oh,
head,
the Pat.
the Bill Murray
Ah, yes, Pat.
character.
Connected with that dude.
This
I used to
this
be
was such a this was
I
such a
thought Tim
ripoff
was
that
good too.
this was such
I
a
was
bad
a counselor.
ripoff that they should have gotten a Murray to do this. Like one of his little brothers should have done this.
I think
used
that's
to be a
perfectly
camp
cast.
counselor.
And not
Perfect.
Brian
Because-
Doyle Murray. The
No,
other
his
one, the younger
what-
one.
Yeah, one of his little brothers. The dude from
One
what's
Crazy
his-
Summer.
Yeah, that brother.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Or the one from Scrooged.
That's Brian Doyle. Oh no, there's two of them. Look, I used to be a camp counselor, and this is pretty. I know Ben Stiller's over the top, and the whole kidnapping thing and locking him up.
Yeah, that's for the kids stuff. That's good stuff.
They
That was a big
actually
one.
kept him in a
Yeah,
an
electric
electric cage.
That I liked.
Pretty good. Pretty smart.
Yeah.
They
I would
outsmarted
have just
him.
I would
And
have
then
just
the
kept
head
him in that.
counselor comes in and says, "Oh, maybe we can turn this to our advantage." What
Yeah.
if you fucking just kidnapped a guy and are torturing him?
I would have just kept him in
No.
that pit and filled it with dirt.
Or when he's swinging off the mountain, just
Yeah,
break it.
Push him.
I
Yeah.
thought, I swear that branch was gonna break. And just fall.
Yeah.
Did you catch a little joke where you hear like a flip where he just like he's like lands right there?
Yeah.
That was a funny part.
Look,
Sorry, I couldn't hear you when I was
Apatow-
out there over the mountain.
Oh,
Apatow
wait a
co-wrote
minute.
this.
Wait a minute. That was the funny part?
I don't know. It was one of the funny
Oh,
parts.
I was
There's a
wondering
subtle-
where the funny
There's
part
a subtle
was.
joke, and I thought that
Thank
still
you
holds
for
up.
pointing it out.
Hey,
I mean,
as a-
It's,
The credits were fucking funnier than the rest of the movie.
Oh, the song. Yeah.
it's much
poke
better
some.
than most every other
Movie
camp
ever made.
movie.
Yes.
Yep.
No better.
It's
I don't
No,
understand.
camp movies.
A lot of hate.
If you're comparing it to Meatballs, of course you're gonna. This movie is for the next generation after Meatballs.
No,
So
I think Richie is right, even though it's the opposite of what Carl said. Compared to every other movie is great compared to this.
I
Every
said
single
camp
one.
movies.
No way.
no, just every
No.
movie.
Every
is
movie.
better.
Meat,
This movie is
Meatballs
100.
2 was terrible.
Like this made me want to watch Punch Drunk Love,
Hell yeah, that's
Gimme
awesome.
That's a good movie.
Gimme
and I walked
Caddyshack
out of
too.
that movie.
I don't know how someone can defend and say Top Secret was funny and say this movie wasn't. There's just
I'll-
There were
I'll
jokes
say-
in Top Secret.
that's.
I will say
That's
that Top
insanity.
Secret, Top Secret is a fucking top 10 comedy compared to this. And I fucking hated Top Secret.
No
Way
way.
compare and contrast the Rotten Tomatoes.
I was 9 years old when this movie came out, so it was awesome. I still watch it at least once a year. I think
Oh,
it's
you're
hilarious.
showing
Judd Apatow is
Yeah.
a young Judd Apatow, the screenwriter of this movie. It came
Yeah.
out when all these type of movies came out. The Big Green, Sandlot, Little
Jim
Whoa,
Rascals.
didn't
whoa, 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 whoa.
Like,
don't,
come on.
Yo,
Don't-
yeah, calm down.
don't
Jim
throw.
didn't go yet.
No, but I'm just saying.
Oh,
don't,
I've been
don't,
going.
don't.
I'm not comparing it to Sandlot. I just said
Oh, say,
these-
ooh, you
I
can't.
said
Like,
these-
Sandlot's in its own little category.
these type of movies all came out within about a 5-year span. So there was like a trend of these types of films.
Sandlot is like the
Underdogs.
Sandlot is like the kids' Bull Durham. It's that good.
Sandlot is a great movie.
No.
Yeah. You know
Sandlot's a
what? You
great
know what
movie, yeah.
happened as soon
It
as
is.
Judd Apatow's name popped up on the screen, I quickly paused the video to say, "Please don't be 2 hours. Please don't be 2 hours." Please.
Yeah, he does go long.
And because Apatow's very hit and miss with me,
Yeah.
and this was definitely a terrible miss. It's like
I had fun with
You know,
it.
the ball came
Nothing
down the
great.
plate.
It's not
and
great.
He was over in the batter's box. That's how far away.
Just a bit outside.
It's all good. I mean, me and Ray were young when it came out. It resonated with us. I mean, I still love it because I've seen it so many times. But
So
I
you
mean,
guys were 9 when this came out.
correct.
Okay. I'm not giving you any fucking TV shows or shit other than Batman, the original, to watch when I was 9, because the shit I grew up with was fucking weird. Now you guys got to watch. You got to
You've
find
probably
it and
seen
watch
everything
HR
else.
Puffin stuff.
You know what?
And
They,
then
I've seen HR Puffin
You know
stuff.
what?
you've seen
what
HR
that
Puffin
is.
stuff.
Yes, sir. I know what that
You
is.
know what they're
Okay.
gonna get. You know what they're gonna get because of this.
What?
Kiss
Right.
versus the Phantom.
Oh, Kiss first.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know why you guys are trying to punish us. You guys have been punishing us. For
Yeah.
months. So I mean,
Kiss
These
meets
are
the
actually-
Phantom.
Kiss meets the
He's-
Phantom.
Wow.
No. Never seen it.
Heavyweights might be better. I might. I think we found the
okay,
one movie.
all right.
Oh no.
All right.
I think we found the one movie.
Every other movie's better than Heavyweights except
Kiss meets
Kiss
the
meets the
Phantom.
Phantom.
Oh
Oh,
no.
boy.
there's so many people who love heavyweights. Like I'll die on a hill for this movie.
All right.
I'm sure a lot of people do love it.
All right, Jim, go ahead. Give your
Oh, I thought this was terrible. There was not one moment where I even said, "Oh, that was clever." It was like there was no laugh. I sat there and just waiting for it to end.
That's how it was with Top Secret. Exact same.
and the
There's a couple
the,
jokes in Top Secret I like.
the crazy thing is, like, they souped up the little go-kart for the fat kid, but the kid who was driving the other one wasn't that skinny. He looked like he was fucking 18, for Christ's sake.
He
Oh,
did.
You know?
He looked quite
It
old.
did.
And and if they souped that fucking thing up, man, he should have been left in the dust.
They almost didn't nail that stunt.
It was
Oh, really?
pretty cool, that stuff. That
Yeah, it was
good
a pretty
stuff.
dope stunt.
Yeah, because that go kart came down on top of the other go kart. I don't think.
Yeah, but it
went-
slid down the roll bar.
I
It's
know,
supposed to. I
but
think
it
this was supposed to slide down it
Did.
because the other one
Pretty
doesn't
awesome.
have that roll cage,
Right.
like designed on purpose for that stunt.
It's good stuff.
Other than Keenan, who looks the same today as he did in
I know he
Oh,
does
yeah.
not age.
he
Yeah.
did.
He really doesn't age.
Yeah, that kid is
It made me feel old because Keenan is
He's got to be in his
now. I realize he's younger
mid
than I am.
40s. He's mid 40s now, right? He's got to be.
Yeah,
You know who did change? Jerry, the main character. He's like super jacked now, and then
Yep.
Lars is kind of heavy now.
Oh yeah.
You look at them on like
The guy who
current.
played Jerry, he was in all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He's one of the Ravagers, the side character. Super
Oh, that's
wait a
cool.
minute. Which one was Jerry?
the
main character,
kid.
main
main
kid,
bad kid.
Oh, the
Jerry
kid.
Gardner. Yeah.
Not good for him.
And then Kenny the camera guy is Alan Covert,
Yeah.
which I thought was great.
Yeah, he's always pretty
All
fun.
in
And-
Adam Sandler movies.
The soundtrack kicks ass to this movie too.
Yeah, it's good soundtrack.
Mm,
Loved it.
mm.
Yeah. So
If Keenan ever leaves Saturday Night Live, I might break my lifetime streak and not watch it anymore.
He's like
It
one of
sucks
the
now,
only things
except for
that's-
him.
all right.
Yeah.
Let's go with Ray and Jay. Does it hold up?
Yeah.
I wish
Yeah,
people
it
could
does.
see Richie's face.
I don't care what I don't care. It 100% holds up.
Okay, because I know Ray has fucking notes.
Like I don't have any
So-
movies on my phone, but if I did have a phone movie, this one
This would fucking make your
Richie
phone.
film.
I'd break your.
100%.
I would break your phone. As a friend, I would break your phone.
No, this movie's
So
fantastic.
you-
I still love it.
I swear to God, you should never get into a car accident because if someone accidentally sees that on your phone, you're going to be the laughing stock in that
I doubt it.
ambulance.
They'll probably ask me to
And
pull over.
they'll
so I
be
can watch
talking about you. Oh,
Yeah.
You should see what that dude has on his phone.
Yeah, I'd rather shit my pants than have that on my phone. Like, if I get in a
Like
car
Jay's
accident, I'd be like,
Prove it.
I'd be like, man, that dude shit his pants, or that dude has heavyweights on his phone. Why? Like, I would have shit my pants too. I get it.
I'm sorry, but I feel like if you're 40 and under, 45 and under, I feel like you guys are in the minority here. A majority of people like this movie.
All right.
I fully believe that. I still quote this movie. Everybody I pretty much know, except for
Throw
Wait,
some
what
notable
quotes.
yeah, I was gonna say throw some notable quotes out that stood out.
You've
dude.
broken my camera,
Buddy,
buddy.
I'm feeling skinny, Tony. Come on, man. There's so many.
Tony. You've broken my camera.
Lars, he's the best.
Come on, you devil log. See, always that log over his head. So stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
great.
There you go. All right, Ray.
Yeah, I still
Jay
I
is
still
so
enjoy
in
this movie.
love.
I'm
I
in
still
love with
enjoy
this
this
movie.
movie. Yeah, I still love it, man. It's so good. I liked this when I was a kid. I think it's still fun. I think it's still clever. I know it's not like laugh out loud sometimes, but it's just one of those feel good camp movies, and ultimately that's what I like. And I think Ben Stiller's character is so over the top it works. I think it's just because he's so crazy. I love that. A couple things I thought were funny too is like how wrong it was of those parents just to spring it on Jerry at the beginning of the movie. Like he got off school for summer. It's like, surprise, you're going to
Yeah.
fat camp. He's like, what? My whole
Yeah.
summer's ruined. That would actually suck.
Hey, Jay.
But it's
real
a good
quick.
concept.
Jay, real quick, could you send over that I don't shit my pants cartoon so we can watch a good movie?
This fucking guy.
I know, right?
Jesus.
I
Yeah,
want to watch
it's
that.
called Dr. Detroit Takes a Poop. Yeah, enjoy. I'm gonna shit on a toilet. I love this film. My name's Richie. This is such a good movie. God.
Oh shit.
Go ahead.
That's funny.
But I thought it was a good concept though, of like a fat kid camp where no one picks on you, you go to have fun. I thought the whole, the chipmunks in their hiding spots for all their hiding holes of food. Like one guy has salamis. I know it's stupid over the top, but I was like, that's funny. Some parts were slightly racist, I thought too. Like he looks right at Kenan Thompson. He's like a famous rap artist. And he's like, wow,
Yeah.
the only black kid here. And then
I think that was
then-
on purpose.
I know it was. And then later he gives him a hug, Lars or Tony, and then he like drops down and he pulls out that Pez dispenser. He's like, looks like my man's packing. And as he's like pulling the Pez out, they put sounds
Yeah.
of bullets hitting the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah.
They
Like
make
was
it.
a
They're making
gun.
it seem like he's unloading a gun.
Yeah.
The only black kid with like they were like associating with guns. Jerry is also in the Mighty Ducks, which I thought was interesting.
the first-
Yeah, he was one of the kids in Mighty Ducks.
He was. He could play in
Um,
that sport.
Yeah. Well, one of the jokes that they actually edited out, and you can see it when Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks is talking to Tony Perkins, and he's like, does the Seymour Butts joke, the real stupid
Mm.
joke. You could tell it's auto, it's edited. The audio is cut and it doesn't sync up with the video. It's because the original joke was too obscene, and Disney didn't have like a whole lot of oversight during this filming when they made it. And the original joke, when he's like, whose candy is this? And he walks up, he's like, I know whose candy it is. He's like, it's Peter Fitz. And Tony's like, Peter Fitz? Who's Peter Fitz? And Josh just goes, well, anyone's Peter Fitz if you push hard enough.
Ooh,
They
Wow.
edited that out of the
You're,
movie.
you're right
It's a
because
kids' movie.
that scene does not sync up at all. You can tell he
No.
says something else.
No,
Oh,
but
they
I
should have
thought that
kept
was
it
cool.
in. That's funny.
It is, but it was a Disney movie, and they didn't realize what they had said and filmed, and then
Yeah.
like in post production, they edited it.
You know what? There was something
don't.
about this movie. Just what I wish that Disney had more oversight into this movie, and would try to make it good.
I still think it's good.
Yeah, they
like when
succeeded.
Josh, I thought one part was kind of funny too. When Josh disappears and everybody's like wondering what happened to him. Like I heard this happen, I heard that happened. Then they have this like prison cafeteria employee with like tattoos, smoking in front of the children. He's like, well, yeah, he's dead. Tell him he's
Peter
like
Berg.
11-year-old. It's like your friend's dead.
That was
I thought
Peter
that was funny.
Berg.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
Also a famous director, Peter Berg.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I thought the dance scene was fun, and I thought the whole when they're letting loose was fun, and they're tying up all the camp counselors, and then everybody joins together like Lars and Kenny the cameraman.
Where is the budget going?
Wasn't much.
No.
It can't
What was
be.
the craft services budget?
That joke.
It doesn't say what the budget is.
Hmm.
We'll see.
All the
It's a
budget went
catering
towards
budget.
that go-kart stunt.
Well,
That's where it all
hopefully
went.
it costs less than $17.6 million because that's what it made.
That's all it made.
Yeah.
That was Jay and Ray watching it.
I know.
two times
Hell
in the
yeah.
theater.
I did see
I'd
this
still
movie in
watch it again.
theaters.
I think it's still fun. It's not like crazy laugh out loud, but I think it's still a fun, like nostalgic movie.
Yeah, I was so into these types of movies, like Sandlot, and then there
Little
was
Giants.
Little Giants, Little Rascals,
Little Giants, great.
Mighty
Sandlot,
Ducks.
great.
Mighty Ducks, The Big Green.
Mighty
like,
Ducks, great.
Well,
all of them are like they all came out like wham bam bam after another. So I was super into these type of movies.
Did you
And-
see the thing about the Mighty Ducks, like how like Gordon Bombay, the whole point he like falls out with his coach because he misses one goal, but like at one point his like mentor Hans is saying like you scored 208 goals that season, but somebody did the math. You would have to score like 16 goals per game in one season to get
It's-
208 goals.
It's Pee Wee hockey. That can happen.
Yeah, but still, then like his
They play, like,
his
what,
coach
10
has a
games?
falling out like because he misses one time.
Well, he broke his spirit.
Yeah, I just thought that was. I saw that
So,
other podcast was talking about.
53% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Beautiful.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right,
Incorrect. 38%. I was reading the wrong page.
Beautiful.
that's right.
38%.
Yikes!
30 of it
with,
was
this
was
notable blurb: the first American movie to explore the link between processed cheese and the need for love.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
What?
The
What
hell
does
kind
that
of
even mean?
critic is
I don't
this?
know.
The hell kind
Wow.
of-
That's fucking funny. Holy shit, that's funny.
Oh,
Fucking makes no sense.
It does not.
all right. Well,
The heavyweights. There you go.
heavyweights in the book.
That
Books.
was
We closed the book on heavyweights, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah. Well,
Hey, if you guys hated it, that makes me and Ray feel better because I guess
Yeah.
we gave you a taste of your own medicine. I don't know how else to say
Yeah.
it. Like,
Welcome to
cool.
the suck.
Yeah.
it was bad.
Yeah, but it's so much easier to watch versus something super slow from the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, that
was
ties into
bad.
the next one. Super sounds of the 70s.
It was bad. Yeah, I
What?
agree. It was terrible.
Reservoir Dogs?
It was put out like they had a
Not this movie, yeah.
whoever did the marketing was clever because they were like, listen, we're gonna put out a ton of these movies and a handful of them are gonna be really good. This one's gonna be shit, so let's throw it out with the really good ones, and
I don't-
people think it's okay.
I mean, I feel like this movie has a pretty big cult following around a certain age group. That's just my opinion, though.
9-year-olds.
That's what not just you two. I've heard other people
Carl,
around your age.
Carl's a big fan. You got one out of the three of us.
You
to-
know, you
Not a
know,
huge fan. I'll never watch it.
do you know what I
That's
don't?
fine.
Know what I don't get? The cover art for this movie, the one sheet, the poster. You got the kids holding up a giant sub sandwich, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not Ben Stiller in the sandwich.
No.
Ben Stiller was the antagonist. He was the enemy.
right.
He was
And
the villain.
nowhere
Why
and
isn't he
nowhere-
in that sandwich?
Oh, I never noticed that.
and nowhere in the movie did they eat a sandwich.
Or Ben
No, they
Stiller. Why
held
would
up
they
that
put-
gigantic.
Yeah, that
Subway
one
sandwich, like,
dude held up the
party.
the
Yeah.
giant sandwich. Remember?
No.
Yeah,
Realistic.
during the
That
party.
was-
Party scene.
No.
No, I wasn't watching. I
did
gave
not.
up watching.
I did
At,
not.
at that point, I wasn't looking for fucking someone benching sandwiches. Yeah. Ooh.
All right. Well, we have to agree to disagree on this, except for Carl, who
Sounds good.
is
Fucking- he-
playing
whatever,
both
he-
My
sides.
boy Carl.
He likes everything.
Thank you, Carl. I apologize for Little Monsters. I appreciate you
Giving
being-
this a shot.
Gotcha, Jeff.
giving this one a shot.
Gotcha, Jeff.
Nice try. All right, that's
Gotcha.
heavyweights.
That's heavyweights.
did-
if you
That's it.
want to
What did
send us a
Ricotta think?
message,
What did you think? What did you think?
Ricotta hated it too. He's like, put me down.
our email address is flashbackfaceoff@gmail.com.
Film fan. Flashback face off. Film fan.
Okay, it's not film fan
What?
anything. It's flashbackfaceoff@gmail.com.
Okay.
Damshow.co is where you can find us on the web.
Damn sure, Deco.
There you go.
Got it.
Right. Until next time, when what are we doing next time?
So I married an axe
Oh.
murderer.
Yes.
That's the next show. So that's it. I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Jazzy J.
And Ray.
See ya, free fam thing nation.